It's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. As it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, my package is waiting for me at the border.
All the talk, all the hype, but the fastest prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Yeah, they need your visa to verify your package. Yeah.
Break. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. You draw Porter. Going this way, going this way. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
I'm ready.
Hey, Haywood. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Watch the run, watch the get it.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. They find some open field here. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat, and even 50 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
Check, 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 check. You go take. You got take.
Ready? And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Oh, gosh.
They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. 18 yards, first down Niners. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Hey, Alpha.
Oh, great call.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
That's a great call. Where is this? I think it's in Dallas. That's true.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
We own now. We own now. Alert flare. Alert flare. Flare. Flare.
I'm ready.
Leo. Snap.
After the penalty, it's Jones. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
Ready. 18 Gator. Go out. Bang.
I'm ready.
Bang. Hit it.
Fighting to stay upright.
Nice.
Touchdown, San Francisco. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And out not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Check 59, right?
Look at me. Go. Rebound. Two-jet bomber. Two-jet bomber.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Shoot.
On 1st and 10, Ebert. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Let's go, Heavy. What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
Let's go.
2nd and 1. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team that had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 5 yards will get him back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down.
Mike, check, 59. Hey.
Operating from the gun, Ebert. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
53.
If you don't get this one, you can go. You don't get this. Look, squeeze.
I'm ready.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
Why are you getting sucked in like that?
Across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. 15 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down, it's Yates. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Set, ready, 30 base.
I don't know.
From the gun, Ebert. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task.
Escape, and he goes down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Set, 8, read. Topple, topple.
Coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Check 13. Check 13.
I'm ready.
They'll run on first down. Jones down to the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Double time, double time. 4 down.
Hey, Charlie.
Check, check.
I'm ready.
Lucky.
Check. Hey, stand off. Shoot.
They'll run it with Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Play for win. Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Win championships, baby. Check 37. Check 37.
Stand.
I don't know.
Right back to him on first down.